Swimming has always been a heart-wrenching and health-consuming task for humans. In the summer, people prefer to swim in a pool of cold water so that they can find peace and get rid of their daily fatigue. But there are some places in the world where getting into the water is not a cause of peace, but a cause of death. Today, we will talk about the 5 most dangerous swimming pools in the world which have hidden death within them. Friends, 2 African countries, Zambia and Zimbabwe, have the world's largest and most dangerous swimming pool, named Victoria Swimming Pool. There's a natural pond right on the edge of this pool, which is called the Devil's Pool. This pool is the highest in the world's most dangerous swimming pools. The reason for this is that this pool is right on the edge of the pool from where the water falls down hundreds of feet with immense force. When people get down to take a bath in this pool, the flow of water pushes them straight towards the Devil's Pool. There's a natural wall of stones on the edge of the pond, which prevents the person swimming with the water from falling down. This wall is very close to the surface of the water, and when viewed from the outside, it looks as if the person swimming will fall down at any moment. This place is so scary that local guides have to go with them to get here. In a few months of the year, when it rains a lot and the flow of water becomes very fast, a complete ban is imposed on going to this pool. The noise of the water falling is so loud that 2 people standing close to each other cannot hear each other. The force of the waves of water keeps pushing the human body towards the edge of death. If a person slips from the stones, where the wave of water suddenly becomes fast, then there is no chance of survival. Falling down means colliding with sharp stones hundreds of feet deep and losing your life. Despite this, people from all over the world come to this pond to bathe and prove their bravery, although many people have lost their lives there. Dear friends, now we head to a Caribbean island, Dominica, where there is a pond whose water is always boiling like the water on the stove. It is called the Boiling Water Pond. It is a natural wonder that has put many people to sleep of death. The floor of the pond is extremely hot, and the gases coming out of the atmosphere there and the heat keep boiling the water continuously. The temperature of the water at the edges of the pond is so high that it is not even possible to put a finger in it, and the water is boiling and making bubbles in the middle of the pond.
Around this pond, there are clouds of hot steam all the time, which makes it impossible to see the way many times. Its most dangerous aspect is that its temperature can suddenly rise at any time. Sometimes it happens that the water on the shore is cold or normal, and people go near it due to misunderstanding, or try to put their feet in it. But from the next moment, a big bubble of hot gas comes up from the ground, and all the water becomes extremely hot. The ground of the pond is also very slippery and raw. If a person falls into this pond due to slipping feet, then it is impossible for him to come out alive. Falling into boiling water makes the body of a person wrinkle badly within a few minutes. Therefore, the adventurers who go there are strictly instructed to keep a safe distance from this pond and not go near the water in any case. The state of Texas, a state in the United States, is such a pond that looks very beautiful, peaceful, and attractive, but there is a deep and dark trap of death in it. It is called Jacob's Well. This is a natural spring whose water is so deep and so clean and transparent that standing outside, everything looks clean and clear up to a few feet below. In the summer, people come to bathe in its cold water and jump from a height. But the real danger of this pond is hidden in the caves in it. Friends, there are long and narrow caves inside the stones under the pond, which go down hundreds of feet in the water. People who are fond of diving in the water try to get into these caves, and this is the biggest and last mistake of their lives. These caves under the water are just like a maze. When a person goes inside these caves, the road becomes very narrow, and there is no sign of light there. There is complete darkness everywhere. The sand and fine soil below makes it impossible to see anything in front of you when you move your feet in the water. Many highly skilled divers have forgotten the way in these caves and are trapped forever. When their air bottles run out, they are afraid of death, and they go to further wrong limits in fear of finding the way. This beautiful and transparent pond has killed dozens of divers so far, which took many days to remove the corpses. This pond is actually a deception that attracts people with its external beauty and then throws them into the dark caves of death. In Nosnigrami, Australia, a diving pond has been built where a person can get into the water with the dangerous beasts of the world at his own will. In this pond, along with humans, many bloodthirsty and many feet-long crocodiles are also swimming.
It is called the Pond of the Cage of Death. This pond was deliberately designed so that a person can feel the fear of death right in front of his face. A person who is fond of swimming is locked in a strong glass cage and hung in the water of the pond. And hungry and angry crocodiles attack the cage of that glass. These crocodiles are so big and powerful that they can break a person's bones with a single snap of their jaws. Although the cage of the glass is very thick and strong, and the sharp teeth of the crocodile have no effect on it, but the fear on the mind and heart of a person is indescribable. When a killer beast opens his big mouth in the water and hits the glass with full force, it becomes very difficult for a person to keep his senses under control. The strength and speed of these beasts increases many times in the water. This pond is also considered dangerous because if for any reason or due to some technical malfunction the glass cage breaks or there is a small crack in it, there is no way in the world to save the person present inside. This pond is the symbol of that madness and recklessness where it deliberately puts itself for a little entertainment and entertainment. Dear friends, there is such a building in the city of Singapore whose roof is made of the world's most dangerous, heart-pounding, and terrifying floating pond. This pond is made by combining the roofs of 3 very large and sky-high buildings on the heights of the sky. It has been designed in such a strange way that one side of it is located at the far end of the building, and there is no high wall or forest to stop the water. The water feels like it is falling down from the edges. When a person stands on the edge of this pond or reaches there by swimming, he feels as if as soon as he takes the next step, he falls down from a height of thousands of feet straight down. There is one thing in common between the things created by nature and the dangerous ponds created by humans, and that is that here a small mistake has to be paid for by giving its life. We should always remember that entertainment and adventure are important in their place, but human life is the most priceless gift that it is not wise to deliberately put it in danger for the pleasure.